Hello, this is Zaid Ahmed from ASLBPO. Till now, in my videos so far, I have been trying to familiarize you with the interior and the exterior part of the property. There are some things that I had left on my previous videos which I will be explaining on this one. Um, there are many terms associated with stairs that you might not be familiar with. Knowing them correctly ensures that you can correctly provide bids and such. Treads are for stairs stairs. Treads are the top surface of a stair, while the riser is the vertical part between the treads of the stairs. So you have a picture of a stair, and the tread will be the horizontal portion, while the riser is the vertical portion. Stringers are the longitudinal structural piece of the framework of the staircase that runs from the bottom to the top of the staircase, while while the staircase landing is the middle section uh, of two staircases that are running between floors. So this is what the landing is, or this one. Okay, so this is what the landing is. All staircases will have handrails installed for safety measures. Uh, Baluster uh, is a decorative short pillar in a series supporting the handrail along the staircase. So these are pictures of balusters. Um, if instead of them being decorative, they're plain and thin, they can also be called spindles. Newel is the post at the head or foot on the flight of stairs that supports the staircase, or that supports the handrail. I'm sorry. So to sum up, steps are made of risers, treads, and stringers, and handrails have a newel post at the start, and in between. So this handrail would be termed as this one, the one that you hold on to. The first pillar is called the newel, and all that are in middle are called either baluster or spindles. Foundations. Typically, the foundations of the property are made of floor joists and girders, with solid blocks and bridges in between. These joists can be made of wood, steel, or concrete. Damages to the foundation often need to be addressed by bidding for foundation inspections by a professional who can assess the damage. Similar to floor joists in the property foundations, uh, decks can also have girders and header joists that will make up the frame. Uh, girders girders are basically uh, iron or steel beam. So let me show you. So if this is the picture of the foundation, the header joists and the girders, and if you could make it much more simpler, this would be the header, and in betweens are the joists. So the headers can be made of steel, concrete, or or iron, while the joists can sometimes be made of wood, or they can also be made of steel as well. Um, Fireplaces and chimneys. Many properties may have fireplaces um, in their living rooms, as well as a chimney that runs from the fireplace to the roof. The chimneys can be made of brick or with blocks of stones and are usually 18 feet high for a one-story building and 30 feet high for a two-story building. Uh, Chimneys will need to be capped. If they are open like this, we need to provide bits to cap them like this, to cap chimneys. Driveways and walkways. Lastly, most properties will have a driveway, which is a paved road for cars going to the garage, as well as a walkway and sideways sidewalks, which as the name implies are for walking, while the walkway is the one that is at the front yard and goes to the front door. Sidewalks are those that leads to the side or to the back of the property. So that is all for this video. I would like to say that it is very important for us to know the names by objects for us to provide good quality work. Often when working with properties that have extensive damage, we will need to correctly spot items to provide detailed damage reports. Although learning these to some might seem trivial, in reality it is the exact opposite.